Hi guys, nice to see you all. I hope so much you are okay and everything is fine with you. Much love from Germany. So let's see how many people will join the chat. Hi, nice to see you all. Thank you very much. I hope you are okay and everything is fine with you. Yeah, I had the impulse to talk a little bit about the current energies. Much love to Colombia. Hi, nice to see you. I hope you are okay. Yeah, I had the impulse to talk a little bit about the current energies. I want to talk a little bit about how to jump into your highest timeline. So when you know me on Instagram, I made a live about it as well. So let's see, it's a very intuitive live stream. And maybe, yeah, let's do some live healing together as well. Hi, nice to see you, Ursula. Hi, nice to meet you too. So I think I wait a little bit. I'm a little bit too early again. So I hope you are okay. You can leave in the comments how are you doing at the moment. So then we can have a talk a little bit. London sending so much love to all of you. Hi, much love to you, to Great Britain, to our neighbors almost. So let's see. I'm so excited to go live always. It is so much fun talking to you. And it's so interesting to feel the different energy dynamics, because when I go live on Instagram, the energy on Instagram is different as the energy on TikTok. That's what I figured out as well. So I think, I see, I didn't enter to your live. It popped up itself. It opened without me. And okay, what's going on with AI? Thank you so much. My soul wanted to hear you. Hi, nice greetings to you. Sending so much love, beauty. I can say the same. You are so beautiful as well. You are so awesome. Yeah, I uploaded a video about it. What's going on with you guys? I don't understand what's going on. Why there are so many people which joining me. On Instagram, the same. I don't understand why. And on my YouTube channel again. So you are so awesome. I'm so grateful. When these transmissions are inspiring you, I'm so honored, because I'm even not a professional singer. I'm not a native speaker, so I'm still in training. So it is so awesome to see you all. And yeah, when these transmissions and my messages are inspiring you, I'm so grateful. You know, just the impulse told me to do TikTok videos last year in autumn, in 2021. My heart told me start with TikTok. And I had no clue why. So why TikTok? So, you know, I always had this picture. Oh my gosh, there are so many people dancing without no clothes almost. So, no, I can't dance for real. So why should I create a TikTok channel? But my galactic team told me this. They told me you will see. Okay, then I uploaded my first Lyran light language video last year in autumn. I think it was my first video on TikTok. And then I figured out, oh my gosh, there are so many starseeds on TikTok. And so many young people. Wow, now I understand the message by my team why. So let's see. I see almost 50 people are in the house. Thank you so much. What do you get about the current energies at the moment? Do you feel too that the energy since June is getting lighter? Do you feel it too? I feel something has changed energetically. And I feel that since the date 6/6, I felt a very big shift. And it's like the energy of the sun has changed again. The sun has shined today in Germany. And it was like, oh my gosh, what's going on with the sun? So many codes came down to earth, and the energy of the sun is brighter. I talked about it in my videos when you know me from Instagram or from YouTube or from TikTok, whatever. I talked about it, that the energy of the sun is brighter. The light is brighter of the sun. And I feel that it's getting lighter. It's like we go stairway upstairs. Yeah, it's like it is a stairway. And you can imagine it's like a process, that the energy of Earth is increasing and we go the stairway higher and higher and higher and higher. And this is what I feel. I feel that June 2022 will be lighter this time. I feel July as well. But I feel August will be complicated again. Because when you observe the global situation, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, with all the mandates and so on. Yeah, and you can see what's going on with the collective. So that's why I receive over and over this message. We must unite, we starseed souls. There are so many communities out there, right? And trust always your heart. So Sedona, for example, is the most famous place for starseed communities, I think. I heard in Mexico, there are many, many communities now, many young people out there. Good soul brothers and sisters, which I know, they are on vacation now in Mexico, and they have so beautiful retreats with people, and these are all young people, and they sing mantras on the beach and so on. For example, another soul sister had a vacation in Mexico, and she said the same. It's like the energy of Mexico is so light at the moment, is what she told me. It's like for her it was like heaven, because she's from the USA. Yeah, and I feel there are some places on earth which are very light at the moment, and I'm a little bit surprised as well, because actually all these countries which vibrated very light, I talked about it on Instagram, like in Australia, I think is a very good example. I personally felt that the energy of Australia is actually so light. Even nature, yeah, I felt actually it is so light in Australia. But through all this, yeah, mandates and all this what happened there, I feel, woo, yeah, the energy is getting heavier now. And I did it with many countries which were actually super light, or like New Zealand. Yeah, I personally feel New Zealand is super light as well. So, and that's very interesting to see which countries are vibrating very light. So trust your heart. When your heart guides you to join a community or to make vacation there and just observe what's going on, so do not hesitate and do it. When you feel in your heart, hey, I want to speak up as well, I want to stand up, I want to speak my truth, don't wait any longer. And it's so fascinating. There are so many people on TikTok or on Instagram which receive the same message. Maybe you observed that too. You can be sure when more people receive a similar message from the spirit realm, then you can be sure it is a message from source. And I observed that by so many people, they receive the message, unite, build up new communities, you are being called, we are needed. Yeah, that's a basic message. And I feel the same. So it is not about what people will think about you any longer. It's not about if people will understand you or not, because I feel many souls, they made their choice already. They made their decision already. So that sounds maybe a little bit harsh, but I felt, yes, the souls, they already made a decision. So, and what we can do is we started souls because we knew that the shift will come here on earth. We were prepared. We know that our time has come and that it's not always easy here on earth. We knew it. And we are here to anchor our consciousness level on earth. And each of you has a other special ability. And the time has come to see your special gift. What is your special gift? What is your special ability? You were born with this. And I can tell you, usually, your ability is what many people never understood. So go back into your childhood. Remember your childhood. What was your favorite free time activity? What makes you really happy? And many of us starseed souls, yeah, we were always the black sheep, or that the people never trusted us, or they never understood why do we have this intuition, or what is it? And then you can be sure this is your ability. What nourishes your soul? This is your ability. Because it's like you generate energy from within. And each of us has another divine purpose. Every human has a divine purpose. Yeah, and our time has come. We can't run away any longer. The energy is pushing us so much now that we have to face our own shadows. We must face them. we must trust our heart. It's like our thoughts become so fast real now. Maybe you observed that too. I see a few comments here. So maybe you know that. Yeah, you have a thought, maybe a negative thought as well. And now everything is happening so fast that this thought becomes real, super fast. And it is the same with positive thoughts, or when you imagine your highest timeline. Yeah, we want to talk a little bit about how to jump into your highest timeline as well, because I feel that's also very necessary. Because there are starseed souls on Earth, their basic work is just to create very light timelines and not more. You always create light timelines when this is your mission. And when you know there is a timeline war taking place in the back, or spiritual war in the back, so then you know when you create a lighter timeline that there will be a other force which tries to cut off these timelines and creates heavy timelines again. Yeah, this is why so many of you feel so exhausted, because we do so much, especially during we sleep. Yeah, maybe you feel that too. You wake up in the morning, it's like you are not awake for real and you are always tired. The reason is we do so much. And there are starseed souls on Earth, they just have the purpose to increase the vibration of this planet, to hold the light, and always creating new and lighter timelines. And this is happening as well. That's why I feel it's important to jump into your highest timeline, because it is us, we create this new world together. We receive help from the outside, but I'm more a fan of, at one hand, to stay in the present moment, and that you reclaim your power. Don't wait for an outer event, because even when an outer event should come, like a boom, yeah, and everyone will wake up, just example. It is just a moment. So everything is happening in the now. So it's like you always can be yourself, you always can live yourself in every moment. Don't wait any longer. And when so many people receive the same message, we are being called. Do your thing, stand up, speak up, you are needed. I feel, yes, it is a message from the source. So, and we are prepared for this, okay? So let's see, I see a few comments. Thank you so much. People all over the world are here. Much love to Norway. You are okay in Norway. When will mass disclosure happen? With ETs happen? I feel this year, but 2023 maybe. That's a good question. Honestly, I can't give you a clear answer. I personally received 2024 or 2025 that there is something about to happen. But as I told you, don't wait for this disclosure, because every moment there is a disclosure happening. Yeah, it is just the illusion. Yeah, it's like, you see, we had so many prophecies, other example, so many prophecies, and there were so many prophecies that never became real. And many people were disappointed because they were too much dependent on a date, or they expected too much. And then we are sad or disappointed. So, my gosh, I trusted this date now. They told me on this date something very massive is about to happen soon, right? Always soon. But we forget sometimes that the big event is taking place now. And it is here. It is your heart. Reclaim your power. When you are a starseed soul, you remember intuitive the ancient times. Yeah, and you know that we were so powerful. Humans were so powerful. We had so many cool superpowers. And I feel it's about to reclaim the power, that we remember our powers again. What are your psychic abilities? Yeah, and when you trust your heart, you are guided intuitive to your superpowers or to your psychic abilities. And what I tell my clients always is, don't take it so seriously as well and play. Don't accept too much, because when you accept too much, it's like you attach on it. If you try to control life, nothing will work. Nothing is coming back to you. Look at me. So I never expected anything. I just received a message, start with TikTok. I'm even not a native speaker. I can't speak English very well. maybe. But I received a message to it and I expected nothing. Nothing. I only wanted to do it, and I like TikTok and I like these effects and so on. It is so much fun to work with it. And then suddenly, what's going on? I don't understand. I uploaded the first videos, and then one video, I think it was the first ARCTURIAN video which I uploaded. It was an ARCTURIAN light code video. This had so many views. For me, it was a lot, 40,000 views. And I was just shocked. So what is going on? People are interested in this on TikTok, really? So, and this is what I try to tell you. Trust your heart, don't expect too much, and let go, detach. Detach from it, from all expectations, detach from all the old programs, and let the source work through you. Be it. Be a little bit like a child. Or when you do your free time activity, for example, when you love it to paint or to draw a picture, you are in the present moment. We don't look too much in the outside, yeah? When will the event happen? It doesn't matter, because you create an artwork now, a painting or a drawing. In this moment, we don't think about it. Maybe next year we have the big event. You are in the present moment, and this is what I feel is the secret to reclaim our power. It is happening in the right moment. So when I can give you an answer to this question, personally receive 2024 or 2025. But I'm not sure, honestly. I had some visions, but I'm very, very careful with future predictions. I talk about it a little bit more on my YouTube channel, a little bit more. And I saw Mr. T, yeah, I don't speak too much about it. I don't know, I saw him, that he will return, but I don't say too much, I don't know, you know? These are just visions, so, but as I said, don't expect too much, and don't trust me, always trust yourself. We only can be an inspiration, guys, and not more. So we just have to believe. Yes, of course. Believe in yourself. All the power is within. Playing outside. I was always called. Yeah. We must use our unique gifts to raise the collective. Connecting. Yes, of course. You know, when you are not scared anymore to speak, when you share your abilities with us, you know, maybe people are inspired. So especially when you have very crazy talents or when they are very educated. So maybe people will join, or they are getting curious, they want to know more. But I felt it is more important to stand together now, to unite. Yeah, I received this call over and over again. Absolutely, warrior woman. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Can you have several abilities? Yes, of course. Of course, it is the same with your starseed origin. Many people think they have just one origin, but the most of us starseed souls have more than one origin. And it's the same with your abilities. For example, when you astrology chart reading, it's just an example, you will see that you have more than one origin. So, and when you understand your origin, then you understand your psychic abilities more. So for me, it is a tool to remember your tools, your mission, your interests, your abilities. For example, I use an example. When I booked the astrology chart reading, I had Pleiades, yeah, but I knew it before. Andromeda, Arcturus, Sirius, what else? Orion, I think was in there. So, and it explains so much. Because it's so fun, because people call me many different ways. There are people that call me Pleiadian, other people call me Syrian, other people call me Andromedan, other people call me Arcturian. So that's all true, because you embody their frequency. It's like every star system is vibrating in the other vibration, in the other frequency. And when you have, for example, the incarnation on Pleiades and on Sirius, that means you embody their frequency. And then you understand your mission as well. And it is the same with psychic abilities. Yes, the most of us have more than one connection. And then it's about to figure out your main chakras. What is your main chakra? Yeah, when you know, for example, that you have a very wide open crown chakra, for example, then you know you are here to channel the cosmic planes, because the crown chakra is our cosmic antenna. When you have a very wide open third eye, when this is your main chakra, then you know, okay, you are here to scan people, you are here to scan auras, you are here to scan blockages. The third eye is also known as the eye of truth. It's like you see through all illusions. When your main chakra is your heart, then you know you are here to heal. You are here to spread love and unconditional love. When you have a very wide open throat chakra, then you know that your voice is your divine tool. Yeah, it's so fascinating. Yeah, it is super, super simple. And when you know your purpose and when you express your soul, then, and that's the good thing, you jump into your highest timeline. When your soul takes over control, your impulse, your intuition, you jump into your highest timeline. Always. Because it's like we express ourselves again like a child. And when you observe children, they have so much power, so much energy. They are so curious. Yeah, they want to discover everything. And every moment is so exciting for children. And this is the highest timeline. And this is a way to create new earth. Yeah, when you trust yourself, when you stay in the present moment, detach from all these events, yeah? That's my tip for you. Because many prophecies never became true. A few prophecies became true and they are very close to the source. So, but you will be very confused. And I feel it's not the time to wait. It's not the time to give your power away. It is more about to reclaim your power. And then you are very sovereign and you can observe this show a little bit more. Because what is taking place, what I feel, it is just a show now. Yeah, and neutrality can be a very good tool as well, as best as you can. Yeah, the Arcturians are very good at this, by the way. They're very good in observing everything. And they detach from all this as best as they can. And they always trust the source. This is all they do. Okay? So let's see. Nobody can take your power. It's all in how you look at it, of course. And then you understand for also that everyone is just playing a game. Yeah, you are a character in a video game. And it's so much fun to figure out which video character you are. So, and everyone is playing another game here. Even the dark ones, yeah? From a very high perspective, everything is just a video game. So, and sometimes even the darkness is pushing us to jump into our highest timeline. Yeah, it's all about to make an experience, to transmute everything, and even to face the shadows. That's also a tip, how to jump into your highest timeline. Try as best as you can to balance light and shadow. Because as long as we are here on Earth, we will experience both. It is not just light and not just darkness. That's also a tool to jump into your highest timeline, because it's like, okay, now you become your shadow self and your light self. Yeah, it is always both. And I think the Arcturians are the masters at this. They are very dark and very light at the same time. It's like they embody their shadow self and their light self. Okay, so I hope so much this helps you a little bit. So, let's see. Our energies affect the lives constantly, of course. And this is happening through your appearance, or when you join the city, or when you join, for example, an event or something, or you are on a festival. Through our frequency, we do so much. Actually, everything what we experience here is just a show. And from a very high perspective, everything is just illusion, for real. So, but we have experience now to feel emotions, right? And it's all the frequency. It is our soul which is doing so much. Thank you so much for sharing this live with other people. I feel people to another level. Sometimes it makes me cry. I fully understand you. I know it is not super easy, especially when you see what's happening to your beloveds. I fully understand, yeah, because we empaths, we want to help people. And it's like we always see their potential. We always see the souls, the true self of people. And then we see these destructive programs and these beliefs, right? And we want to help them, I know. But we must accept that every human is in another state of consciousness. And as I said, this what's happening now is for me a very big gift. It is a big gift from the Prime Creator. And people must go through this cycle, even when that sounds harsh. But as I said, there is a divine plan behind it. And the darkness can push us to wake up. Yeah, that's what I feel, even when that sounds very harsh. And this is what I try to tell you when you dive into this global thing. Always trust your heart and see how much you are allowed to help. We starseed souls, we feel this super clear. And yes, I feel too, many people already made a decision. And this is what I told you in my TikTok videos as well. They choose the old path, I know. But I felt something is about to happen because so many ancient cultures talked about this. And I mean, they had so amazing superpowers, they were able to predict the future and many different timelines. So you see the similarities in so many cultures, so there must be more. And when this makes you cry, please see as best as you can how many starseed souls are here on Earth now, and so many new starseed souls are streaming down to Earth. So why they should all incarnate when this makes no sense? When they see us and see, oh my gosh, we are struggling so much, we sacrifice ourselves, it makes no sense to incarnate on Earth because Earth is getting darker and darker and darker. Why they should come down to Earth? Maybe then they would tell us, oh my gosh, we stay away from Earth. Oh my gosh, we don't incarnate, you know? And this is what I remind myself always. There is a divine plan behind it, yeah? But try as best as you can to see always light and shadow. And what is taking place is a timeline war. That is the reason why it is so complicated to make future predictions now. Because you see always up and downs, up and downs. At the moment, the energy is super light, but we will see what's happening in August. Because I personally feel August 2022, there are a few challenges for us again. So let's see, you are so amazing. I love you too. A German comment, ich liebe dich. Very nice. Are you from Orion star system? Yes, I had an incarnation on Mintaka. Mintaka was a very beautiful water planet. I knew it before I booked the astrology chart reading that I had an incarnation on Mintaka. Mintaka was very beautiful. I always recommend the movie Aquaman when you had an incarnation on Mintaka. So please watch Aquaman. Aquaman is a very cool movie and it symbolizes the energy of the Mintakan group. So good. And I like them very much. They're very powerful beings. Thank you very much. Eyes are so clear. Thank you so much when this is helping you. Yeah, I talk more about on my YouTube channel. Even what happened to us last year in 2021. It's like I saw the very dark timeline by the Dark Ones last year. And the false ascension matrix, I saw it too. And a few other starseed souls, because yeah, that's tricky, I know. That's what I told you with the timeline war. There is the real ascension matrix and the false ascension matrix, for example. And this is installed to catch us, starseed souls, as well. They try to confuse us. That's why spiritual discernment is so important as well right now. And that is also a reason why so many of you feel confused and you don't know what to believe anymore. Yeah, can I pray to Archangel Michael now or not? Just the example. Or is the Metatronic cube a good cube or not? Yeah, so many of you feel so confused because there is so much light from the soul streaming down to Earth that we face the shadows now. And yes, there is a false ascension matrix, and we saw this last year. This includes, for example, a fake alien invasion that was planned by the Dark Ones, created by Blue Beam. I don't talk too much about it. They also wanted to install Jesus, that Jesus will return. It's just a Blue Beam hologram. Yeah, so when you dive deep down the rabbit hole, then you definitely feel, yeah, there is more going on. And yes, I tell you, this timeline is very dark. And it's confusing, I think, many people, maybe us too. That's why it's so important to jump into your highest timeline. Yeah, hold the connection to the Prime Creator. Hold the connection to Source. This is so important now. Don't be afraid. That's also a reminder. Don't be afraid. Because you know, the source is so much stronger. The source is truth. And the false ascension matrix is just the illusion. So what is taking place as well is that all illusions are crumbling now. All fake illusions. And all what remains is just the connection to the Prime Creator. To our heart, to our divine mission. Because this is basic when we want to create 5D Earth. And actually, a lighter future is waiting for us. But yes, spiritual discernment is also very important at the moment. And it's like this is happening automatically. Because so much light is streaming down from the source. Yeah, so we face it now and it's happening now. So it's actually a very beautiful gift. And I tell you, don't be afraid. You always talk to the right angels when you have a very wide open heart. You always talk to the right ETs when you have a very wide open heart, because you feel the difference. You feel the energetic difference. If this is a bad ET or a good ET. I know many people are afraid now, and I know it's important to discern, but it's super simple. When you have a very wide open heart, you transmute everything. And these are our superpowers. Yeah. So let's see. If you have any questions, there is light in the darkness too. Of course it is. That's what I try to tell you. So when I look back into my teenager time, when I was a teenager, when I was 18 years old, I had a suicidal attempt as well. I wanted to take my own life because all this what happened here on earth, it was just too dark for me. Yeah, and there were people too which told me it's better when you die. So, and I had so many issues and problems, but I tell you, this experience pushed me so much. It pushed me so much in my consciousness, and it is always the same. Even this, what we experienced last year, yeah, it was super dark, but at the end, it pushed us again in our consciousness, and that is why there's also light in the darkness, because they always remind us who we are. They remind us how sovereign we are. And actually, they do a very good work. Even when their intentions are different, right? But when you are connected to the source, you are able to transmute everything. And then you can just have compassion. And you see that everyone is just playing a game and is their own character. Are you ear sensitive? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, many starseed souls have sensitive ears. We react very sensitively on noises, or when we listen to music, or when you are in a city, or when there are many traffic noises. So yes, our ears are very sensitive, and it does exist starseed souls. They hear the spirit realm. They hear them. Maybe they don't see them, but they hear them, or they can feel them. So there are so many different psychic abilities. So let's see. I help people too much and end up putting myself, oh yes, that's an extra subject. So maybe I can do a live about it. That's very typical for empaths, I know. Yeah, and sometimes, do you know, it is not good to help people against the free will, because we can't change the free will of people. We must accept it, yes, and we must set boundaries as well. We can't help everyone, yeah. That is very important as well. And you feel it very clear. When this help nourishes you as well, then you know it is the right path. So then it doesn't drain you down, or that your frequency is lower. Yeah, that's super simple. I'm scared to tap into it again. I've closed it years ago. I fully understand. So trust always your heart, because actually the answers are here. Everything is here, and actually this is all what we must know, because our galactic team is doing the same. They are all connected to the Prime Creator. And if you want so, the Pleiadians or the Syrians, they channel the souls too. They do the same like us, but they are located in higher dimensions. So that means when you are connected to the Prime Creator, on one hand it is the best shield, it is the best protection. And we do the same like our cosmic team. They don't see us as small, pure children. And our cosmic team are not our gods. They see us as family. We are their family. They see us as brothers and sisters, and they see our power and our potential. Don't feel dependent on them either. They believe in us. That's why we are here. Because when we have our avatar here, in this plane here, we can do more. We can manifest more. We can express our emotions here and our purpose. There's a reason why we have a body now here in this dimension, because we can do more here. So that is the same. See them as friends and not as our heroes, not as our gods or our gurus. That's also the old consciousness level. That's also the old word, just labeled in spirituality, right? This is also the old consciousness, that we put people over us. Yeah, they, oh my gosh, this is my guru, right? We are also sovereign. Yeah, and the ancients, they knew it, that we are all sovereign beings. And you see also in everyone the potential, right? When you are a starseed, so path, so you always see the potential in other people, right? So, and this is the same with our galactic team. They believe in us. Frozen, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Yes, I know the connection is breaking off sometimes. So I try to fix it. Thank you so much for letting me know. I see it here, that something is not quite okay with the connection here. Can you hear me now? Because more people tell me I'm frozen. I hope so much that it's working again. Akura, it's so beautiful to have you in this day live and alive. Thank you so much. I can say the same. Okay, you can hear me again. Yes, it's strange. So I had a live chat with my brother. Maybe you saw him, Modern Monarch. Yeah, he has a TikTok channel as well. And we had a call and I was always frozen. So I don't know what's going on here on TikTok, because on Instagram it's working. It's very strange. Let's see. Manifest the reality you wish for. Will he grant it with gratitude? Yeah, thank you very much. My twin flame Marcel is in the house too. Your energy is so beautiful. Thank you very much. I can say the same. We are very, very strong. Yes, I know also a few starseed souls which have psychic abilities, and they start to use telekinesis as well. Yeah, they start to deform crystals. Yeah, I know a star sister. She's doing this. But this is happening intuitive. Her intent was not to do it. Her intent was not to deform a crystal now. It happened intuitive. Yeah, she closed her eyes, she meditated, and then the fingerprints were inside of the stone. And this happened. Yeah, and these are our superpowers. And this is just the beginning. So if you have any questions, greetings from Peru. Thank you so much, Amy. There are many people that want to talk with me and chat with me live here. Maybe in future. At the moment, this is too much for me. I'm new at this. Maybe in future. Or we make a live Q&A, so then you can call me. So, and I have another tool for you, how to jump into your house timeline. Visualize always New Earth. How is New Earth looking for you? Which education system will we have? What currency will we have? Which technology will we use? Because when you imagine this always with your third eye, it's like you start to embody this New Earth. It's more about to embody the frequency and your higher self. So that's also a tool to stay focused on the ascension and to create New Earth into 5D Earth. So imagine what currency will we have? Which education system? How can we help children? How can we help the seniors, the old people? Which technology will we use? How can we live together in peace and in harmony? So, and go for this and embody it and see what we can do right now to create a lighter world. Or maybe you have the vision, hey, I see many alternative communities are coming up. This is what I feel, that many alternative communities, boom, are plopping up. And there will be so many more. I feel this, what's taking place at the moment, is just the beginning. It's like the beginnings, yeah, of alternative communities. So, and try to focus on this, because when you dive too much into the dark timelines, when you dive too into the news, then you will see the future of the dark ones, their idea of new earth. And it's like then you connect with the frequency and with the timelines, and we give them energy and food. So I hope so much that this is helping you. We can stop it. It takes combined beliefs, of course, and see that we are very powerful beings. I don't like body activation with spirit guides and angels, of course. So, do I not worry about war? Do you mean me? If I worry about it? That's a very good question. A little bit, yes, because I see the collective is following the old path, and what's happening here in Germany is that the prices are exploding for food, for oil, for electricity, and this is affecting us as well. That's what I feel. It is important that we unite, because I don't know what will happen next, but I think, yeah, the problem with the prices will get bigger, because the collective is still following the old path, right? And I feel things are getting nasty before it's getting lighter, yeah? That's why I feel alternative communities, find new ways to get your veggies or your fruits, maybe a own garden, or maybe you know some people, or when you lived in the village, for example, so maybe the people can help you as well. And what I feel is that money, I don't know, but I feel a new system is coming, definitely, when it's about money, but I don't know what, honestly. Yeah, it's like, for me, it feels like it's not decided yet, for real. But I feel definitely a new system will come, even today. So we will see if people would choose the light way first or the hard way. But I felt definitely, because so many starseed souls are here and so many more are coming down to earth, there is a lighter future coming. That's my feeling. So, and I feel it is already decided. So let's see. I grow my own food. That's amazing. That's amazing. So then you are a little bit more independent from the old system as well. Thank you so much for the rose. You're so awesome. It's so interesting because the energy on Instagram, on TikTok is a little bit different as on Instagram. So do you have any questions about it? About how to stay heart-centered, or how to jump into your highest timeline? And do you know what the real illusion is, in my opinion? Even when we talk about our mission, how to find your life's purpose. And that's the funny illusion, the illusion behind the illusion. Everything is rooted in the divine plan. So that means even when you work against your heart and you try to control everything here, or when you have fear, anxiety, whatever, all this is rooted in the divine plan. That you will realize, oh, I work against my heart. And from a very high perspective, all this is just the experience. And this is always pushing us to reconnect to the source, always. So even when we have the illusion that we control everything, we don't. We never do. We never control it, never. So for example, when I met my twin flame Marcel, my twin flame, had a very dark childhood as well. Me too. When I was 18 years old, as I said, I had a suicidal attempt. Marcel, a very horrible life, but his story is so much darker than my story, honestly. So, and we were guided when the time was there. We received the same message. Marcel received a message. I want to go to this vegan event because Marcel and me, we both eat vegan diet. So me the same. I received the same message. I must go to this vegan event somewhere in Germany. And we both just knew that this is needed. It is important. And through this impulse, we were guided. I was single. He was single. He didn't search up for a partner. I was happy with myself. And then the frequency, push, matched. And then we understood as we met each other that everything what we experienced was part of the plan. Because through all these experiences, everything what we experienced, we were guided to each other. Maybe we will never are in union when this will never happen before. And this is what we realized. Oh my gosh, and we believed always we control everything. Why are we suffer so much, right? So why is it so dark? But all this is rooted in the divine plan. Through these experiences, we were guided. So, and this is what I feel the illusion behind the illusion when we talk about your life purpose. Because actually we always live our purpose. And this is just the illusion, or it is the experience here that we believe we do everything by our own. Do you understand it? I hope so much. It's like we are a team with the source, and the source is working through us always, even when we believe we don't do it. That's also the highest timeline. I hope so much it resonates. Any ideas? 1 second. Any ideas on how we can accelerate our individual life paths? That's a very, very good question. I always recommend that you trust your heart and your intuition. You can ask the Prime Creator as well, or your galactic team too. Sometimes when it is allowed, when you give permission, yeah, it's important that we give permission, because our cosmic sisters and brothers, the lovely ones, they never change the free will of a being, and they never do anything without our permission. So that means when you say yes, so give me a sign, then they will give you a sign. It's like they always want to talk to you and they want to work with you, but when we don't ask for help or for signs, they don't do it. Just the dog ones, they do it. They always interrupt our free will and they try to manipulate people, yeah? And actually, it is forbidden, actually, up to a certain point. Yeah, it is sometimes, as I said, necessary to push us, okay? So let's see, I met my twin flame on Tinder. Wow, that's an amazing story. Cool. I met my twin flame on Tinder. It's crazy. I met 3 years ago. I'm 40 and single mom. Wow, that is a very cool story. Why not? It's happening. Because it's happening, especially when you don't accept anything, I tell you. So much is coming back to you always. So detach from it. So don't hold it. So then it's coming to you because you allow life to come back to you. And that's also the divine feminine power, by the way. Because the divine feminine power receives. We receive the information. We receive messages. Yeah, we don't detach on it. It's like we are like water. The water is flowing, a river is flowing, and this is the divine feminine, yeah? We allow life to flow through us. So, I'm a vegetarian also. That's very cool. Yes, it changed a lot, honestly, through vegan diet. The universe is indifferent, okay? The 1% control. Yes, I know. They also play their game if you want, so don't worry for what is coming. Let it flow. It's a beautiful journey. Yes, of course. There's a reason why we are here, right? So that's why live every moment, because actually this is all we have and not more. Yeah, and try to balance light and shadow, because no extreme will bring us back to source and peace. So it's like when you do too much shadow work always, you always try to face the shadows, you always dive deep down the rabbit hole. Up to a certain point, it's okay. But there is a very simple sign when this was too much. You feel so hopeless, depressed. You ask yourself, why are you still here on earth? You are totally isolated. You have no energy, no power. You're not interested in to meet some friends, some people. You can't enjoy these little gifts. You can't be grateful anymore, even for little presents or when people smile at you. Yeah, this is like you are too much in the shadows now. Too much. It's like when you're too much in the shadows, it's like you feel so, yeah, so lost and hopeless. And when you do too much light work, yeah, it's like we start to hunt the light, yeah? We don't see that we are the light, we hunt the light. And we exclude dark subjects, it's like it's not there. Yeah, that's the other extreme. And when thing is triggering you, because life always wants to remind us it is both, it is light and shadow, then it's like this. Yeah, life will remind us, a guy or dear sister, whatever, it was too much. It was too much light work. So be honest with yourself. You must do a little bit inner work now. You see, it's not working right. And that's too much. When you do too much light work, then this is happening. Yeah, that life will remind you. So, that's not the way. What are you doing? So you must face your shadows. Yeah, you, even when you feel, for example, I use an example, you do a job. And actually you always receive the message, hey, I must quit the job. I must do another job. It starts with these little things. Actually, you receive the message from your higher self or from your soul. So, but now you are scared to quit your job because your head is going crazy. Oh my gosh, I don't know, what should I do? What if when I don't find another job? Yeah, I don't try it, I'm so scared, and so on. So then when it's the false ascension matrix, yeah, when we talk about the false spiritual teachings, then you start to smile. It's okay. Be grateful. You have a job now. Actually, I receive that I must quit my job, but it's okay. I must be grateful. Yeah? It's like you lie to yourself. And this is too much light work because it's, at one hand, it's not authentic. And on the other hand, you lie to yourself and to your soul. So this is super simple to discern as well. I would like Earth with a really free will sharing learning can lead us to the mother conscious. Yes, I fully understand. There is so much going on. When you dive deep down the rabbit hole, then you know what I'm talking about, even with the reincarnation here on Earth. The same, yeah, it was very tricky what the dog once did, yeah, with the reincarnation cycle and all this, I know. I have a question. Can you summon some demons, please? Oh, not really. So not really. I can talk a little bit more about extraterrestrials. And they have a little bit strange intents, maybe. You must know the most of them are even not organic. The most of the dark ones are inorganic. And they are one with AI. So they are soulless. So, and this is what I try to say. They play their game. And this is the illusion. Because when you are connected to the source, when there is a soul inside of you, you have the power to create like the source. And the source is working through you. And no one knows what the source is planning next. Yeah. And the AI just can grasp our thoughts in our head. This is what I know. But I don't know so many demons, honestly. So let's see. They think we're useless eaters. Okay. Money going to exist, but it will just be one. Yes, let's see what's happening. Let's stay surprised. Grace. Yes, of course. Of course. Of course. Is Lucifer a negative being? That's a good question. I think I must make a new life about it. But that's an interesting question. Yep, that was me. I didn't care. I did quit hoping to push me. Oh, you talk about your twin flame story. That's amazing. So I'm finding ways to look at the light because the dark me up. Yes, of course. It's a sign that you did so much shadow work. It is too much. It's like you are stuck in a cycle. And it's always the same, and you have almost no energy, no power anymore. And you ask yourself, what's going on? Yeah, so, and this is also not the state of humans, that we are always doing shadow work. It's happening because it's happening, you know. That's why I like children so much, because children, they do it intuitive. When they are sad, then they are sad. When they are angry, then they are angry. So they scream when they are angry. When they are sad, they cry. So this is all what they do. So they are so connected to the source, actually. So we can use them as an inspiration. I feel so strongly that I'm meant to do something. Is that my ego? That's a very good question. It's about, does it nourish you when you do it? When there is a fear behind it. Yeah, when you just do it because you are scared. Oh my gosh, I will have no money. Oh my gosh, what will the people say? I must to do it because otherwise I'm not worthy. Yeah, when there are programmings running, so then you can be sure, yes, it is your ego or old programs. Because when it is in a calling, so you are so excited, yes, I want to do it, even when it's stressful. So then you know it is your purpose, and then it's not your ego. And I'm not a fan of to fight the ego as well. See that the ego is just an instrument. It is a tool here on earth to navigate. It is the same. Stop having war with yourself. Because this makes also no sense, really. When you're always in the war with yourself and you try to think about, is it my ego now? Is it my heart? Are these my thoughts? Or is it my impulse? Is it my intuition? Yeah, it's like we don't move. We don't move because we are always in a war with ourselves. And then the ego is getting stronger. It's like when you fight the darkness, your own shadow self, or your programs, or your ego, then we are in a war with ourselves. And then you will see that the war and the complications are getting stronger. So it is no fun anymore. It's like you try to control everything, and this is also not life. You know, a child is not questioning this. Is it my ego? Is this emotion okay? Is anger okay? Am I aligned? Or, you know, a child is so authentic, and this is us. Yeah. So when we become a little bit like a child again, so we embody our abilities again. It is so simple. So this is my tip for you. When it nourishes you, when it gives you power, when you imagine this, yes, it feels good. Yeah, maybe I can help. Or, oh, it is so much fun to do it. To create a new song or to create a new painting or whatever. So then you can be sure it is your soul. And even when you are scared, for example, you just do it because you are scared, or oh, you say yes and actually you mean a no. Yeah. For example, don't fight it. Just observe and see, oh, there's a program, a old belief coming up. Accept this belief and let it go. Let it go and accept it, because then it will disappear. Because so many spiritual people, they try to remove all their scars, yeah, all the stories. But you know, every scar, every wound tells a story. It is the same with me and Marcel, right? Marcel had so many operations. He was at the hospital so many times, and you can see it on his head everywhere, all his operations. Yeah, and these are the wounds, the scars which he carries, but this makes him perfect. These scars makes him perfect. The same with me. Yeah, we are all in training, we are all learning. And we humans, sometimes we have the feeling that we are just worthy, beautiful, lovable. Yeah, when we remove all our scars, then we are whole. Or when we had them, oh no, I have no scars. You know, but this is, I feel it's not authentic. Because every one of us has a scar. And even when it's a very small one. But these scars makes you perfect. And these scars make you to this person. Yeah, you can be grateful for the scars and love them. Accept them. And I feel it is the same with the ego. Accept it. And then it disappears. It becomes a friend. It is not enemy. Yeah. Your head and your heart, they are a team. They are not in a fight anymore. So I hope so much this helps you. That's also to jump into your highest timeline. It is actually so simple. Yeah, that's why I tell you always be a little bit like a child, because a child is doing that intuitive. So let's see if you have any questions. If not, then I have the impulse to do a short light code activation for you. Let's see if you have any questions. Thank you so much for all your insight, dear. Have a great day. Yeah, it is evening here in Germany. Close to midnight, but thank you very much. It was a beautiful day in Germany. Oh, love to Spain. Nice to see you. You're beautiful. You are as well, Linda. Thank you so much. Even for all the flowers and hearts, you're so funny and so cute too. Alive and Starseed is in the house. Amazing, beautiful. Much love to Austria. Yes, our neighbors are in the house as well. So cool. Many don't know, but so many humans are AI too. We are in a holographic earth breaking out. Yes, of course. That's deep stuff. I know. There are many people, they have no soul. I know. They don't. Especially when they use their frequencies, they can control people easily now with AI, with frequencies. Yeah, I don't talk so much about it. Maybe you want to check out my YouTube channel. I talk a little bit more about it. But yes, we saw this last year. We saw the plans which they have for humanity. I know. And that's very dark, as I said. Okay, so do you have any questions? Oh, Ramonia is in the house. Very nice greetings. A question from a German TikToker. Wie geht es dir? Yes, I'm doing great. Madeira is in the house as well. You have so helped me. I don't know how to jump into my timeline. So simple. Stay in the present moment. Trust your heart and imagine your goals. What is your deep wish for Earth? What is your deep wish for humanity? How can we make Earth a better place? And imagine new Earth. What is your imagination? That's so important as well. Then we create a new Earth together. Okay, so then I say we start now. I will speak and sing in light language. We will see. It's premiere now. So I can see, I can change even the... Can I change the effects here as well? I'm not pretty sure if this... Oh, it's working. Oh, that's cool. Oh, see. How cool. So I never did it here on TikTok, honestly. That's so cool. Ah, it's working. That's very cool. Yeah, but I think I take the other one. So, it's super intuitive. I think I would transmute the Arcturian people now. Maybe you want to close your eyes during you listen to this. And yeah, and after this transmission, I will break up with the live, okay? Thank you so much for watching. You are so awesome. It was so much fun talking to you. Yeah, and I will do it again. It is so much fun talking to you always. Okay, let's do this. Pikishaya sunuturia atmalua ka atnakario kusunut iya. Hasayanat akua. Arina takua makashe siya. Letenusu. Saneteke rianu tu oma takashe shua karia. Open your heart, Alessia. Tenia rina kua sanatala tekiria sa. Kaseria. You are protected. Lisia nukuria saya. Receive the energy of the violet flame. Alatakure kusho. Shiwaka iya. Letamua seteria sanataya ni. Atunu. Don't choose a side. Lesinikiri no kua kasanakiria. You are light and shadow. Bat ikishi. Shawata. Lesavua karina kasea. Sonua latea mukua. Breathe in and breathe out again. Breathe in down into your belly. And feel your heart, feel your soul. Lakua sharana sanutua, bivia hala tunukuse, bivia kasharuya natayasea, halasanatekiria kua, bivishea. Halisasis, tuhu, lemisarich, tuhu, amen, lisatinis, kenuyonatis, amus, kesherenut, lisanitio. Hold the connection to the prime creator. Lasekiri nasanaksaya. Jump into your highest timeline. Sa'at nukuri. Bevik inukuruk unosonot eshia. Kuhulesa. Tenuyonu. Akarius. Feel your heart center. Lasa amushea kari. Litinik iyo. Kasanak ari no kusa. Lat anakisia. Pshuak aya. Letha ari. Hanat amuak aya. Karat ashishu uchomasa. Letua mea geriata shanutiasi. Okay, thank you so much for watching. You are so awesome. And see you soon again. Bye bye. Ciao. Tschüss.